Andrew. I've worked on React since 2016. I'm on the core team. I was previously at Facebook until earlier this year, and now I work at Vercel on Next.js and React. Originally from Florida, Pensacola, Florida, and then I moved out to San Francisco when I went to work for Facebook, and then now I live here in Manhattan, or here in New York. The talks are great, but even more than that, the people that come here are really great. You get to meet some of the most interesting, productive, influential folks in the industry. If you're just getting started out, I think it's a great way to learn about different companies and different folks working in this space. It's a good way to kind of level up your career. It's good for networking. It's good for learning. It's a lot of great things about it, and it's just like a nice social event. I love coming to these things every once in a while and getting to see some friendly faces again. It's great. I mean, like I said, some friendly faces that I see a lot, but a lot of new people that I've met today. The venue itself is incredible. I've never been to this planetarium. I've never been to any conference that was set like in a science museum, I think. So that's really cool. The kind of dome. I don't know if that's an IMAX screen but the dome and the planetarium is really cool. Really great. I don't know. I'm not someone who thinks that being a good engineer requires checking off a list of specific technologies. I think being a good React developer or developer in general is more about the way that you work, not so much what you work with. But if I were learning React today and I wanted to or if I was mentoring someone that was learning React today, I would encourage them to start with a React Server Components framework. So a little biased, but I'd go with Next.js since that's the one that I work on. And I would just get started building actual usable apps and shipping them to production as soon as possible. I know that there's different opinions on this, but maybe you need to download or download a bunch of information in your brain before you start building stuff. But honestly, I think for most people the best way to learn is on day one, start pushing stuff and deploying it and getting the full end-to-end experience of what it means to ship features as a developer. Yeah, I think that's the mindset that I recommend to people. Yeah, I mean, first of all, I would suggest don't worry about keeping up to date on everything. First of all, it's not possible. Second of all, some things tend to filter out. So you don't need to be, day one, person who knows about some new framework or whatever. If you give it a little bit of time, you're not going to get left behind. You give it a little time, you'll start to see the things that endure, the patterns that endure, the things that people are actually using in production. And I wouldn't worry about, oh no, I missed the boat on some fancy new thing. And some of that is also just confidence. As you grow in your career, you'll realize that the skills that you need and the things that make you successful is not, again, knowing every single thing that comes up on X or on social media or GitHub or whatever. It's about understanding good engineering practices and knowing how to deliver value for whatever company you work for.